Hello, welcome to the Nerdic Gods podcast. I am your host, Daniel. With me, I have Sims
Hi.
and Connor.
Hello.
This is episode 2, guys. Episode 2.
We made it.
Already. Yeah,
We did
we're
it.
going.
We
We
They
did.
said all
Legit.
podcasts fail after week 1.
Yeah,
Not us.
they said. I heard the haters, and they said we couldn't get to 2, and we did.
What they say is that the host is an hour late.
Oh, whoa, that's on the bus. I'm under the bus. Okay. So, Sims, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? Nothing.
Yes.
It's not too different really from last week. So
No.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cheat. I'm gonna cheat a bit. So right. So first of all, let's get back to Gears of War. Right? I was a bit harsh.
Sure.
I went downstairs. I spoke to the missus, and me and the missus had the exact same opinion. She's like, "We don't like the skiff. We don't like driving around. We don't like it."
The skip's pretty fun.
Don't get me wrong, the mechanics are great, but what you shooting? And then I was like, well, you've got a gun to fire. And she was like, it's not a gun. I was like, what? It's just like a little marker thing. I was like, it's even more pointless.
That thing's stupid.
It's even more pointless. It's even more
Yeah, I never used that.
pointless.
Don't want to drive.
I thought it was a gun. I was like, I said to her, it's
So you
I was like, yeah, but you've got a gun. You can shoot things, but there's nothing to shoot. It's like, it's not a gun. It's just a marker thing. Anyway, besides the point, we did 2. We picked it up on Saturday night. Picked it up halfway through, right at the end of Act 3. So we had Act 4 to finish. So we picked it up and we did it in a night. And Act 4, oh my god, Act 4 was absolutely everything I ever wanted with a Gears of War game. It was action. Great. It was gripping. It caused an argument.
It ends in a great way.
wait, so you finished it?
We finished it, right? So obviously,
Okay.
I'm just gonna spoil it because I'm that guy.
Give people 3 seconds.
1, 2, 3. So right, this Queen Octopus bitch turns up out of nowhere, and obviously she grabs JD.
Mom. The
Yeah,
mom.
is her mom, but not a mom. So JD and then Dell and her other hand, and now I'm Mrs. like, and all of a sudden the screen starts to go red, like, and you've got to choose who to pick, and I didn't really understand what was going on at the time. She was like, you need to choose. So I looked at JD and I looked at Dell, and I was like, well, I don't know this Dell from Adam. This Dell's not been in it that long. He was in number 4. If he was, I don't remember him.
He was number 4.
But I don't find
He's more
him
of a
interesting.
character.
Well,
I mean, he's kind of like your boy in 5, obviously.
I don't give a fuck, right? So I was like,
Sure.
do I kill Dell or do I kill JD? And I was like, the only thing I thought about looking at JD was like, I've got his dad. I've got to go and tell his dad, big scary Marcus, that his son's died. So I killed Dell, right? And my missus just stops. She pauses the game and she looks at me and goes, I can't believe you just did that. And I was like, well, I'm not going to kill JD, am I? He's also, like, he's a good character. He's not as...
But I think they're both good characters.
And I was
The
like...
choice is they spent the whole game of 5 with Dell, right? So that's kind of the issue.
That's what they want, though. They want you
Right.
to kill JD.
It was...
Do they want you
in
to kill
6,
JD?
which one's canon?
Really? Because
JD's
like
canon.
the way that I took it was like, yes, Dell is my boy, but I was thinking not what I wanted. What I wanted would have been to kill JD personally. But now I was thinking, what does the game want? And I think the game wanted Dell to die because I felt like in terms of 5, he was more of a character than JD was in 5. So it would have been more heartbreaking for JD to live and Dell to die. So I just
That
let
makes sense.
JD live.
See, I totally thought the game wanted you to kill JD. I think I looked up
They
the
had
other
that.
ending, and it felt, I don't know, the one where Dell lived felt better than the one where JD died. I don't remember too much.
Well,
Because
obviously,
they kind of kill him already. You know what I mean? Like he kind of is dead, and then he's not.
they strip him him to back to bare bones, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of lose it. But I enjoyed it. Like, it was all action packed. You get
It's
to
a
the
really cool
decision.
twist,
Me
right?
and the missus had an argument. She was pissed off because I killed Dell, because obviously she played as Dell all the way through the game. And I was like, I'm not telling Marcus his son's dead. It's not happening. It's not happening. And then obviously you see Marcus, and then JD's all upset. And then they have a hug. And that broke my heart. I was like, my man, I brought these together through death. I know.
around
So
to
anyway, they had a big boss. The boss was a bit underwhelming, but it kind of just ends.
Sure.
The game kind of just ends, and it's a bit like, oh.
No, I
Oh.
think it ends
Is
in
that
a
weird
way.
thing? You're fighting out of a building and it's like coming at you with its mouth.
The
gotta,
whole
like, get
the
him
whole
up
Jack
there.
sacrificing himself thing. I don't like it. It's a piece of shit. Didn't
Oh
like
yeah,
Jack.
he's in there.
Just
It was
like
whatever.
I didn't give a fuck.
That was more sad than Bell dying to me.
No.
Fuck Jack, man. Big piece of
Jack's
toaster.
great. I ordered him around.
So, Honor, what have you played?
Okay, I've been playing a bunch of shit. Mostly Dreams.
You got a dream?
I want to
Dick.
talk about Dreams.
I did good
Good.
Dreams. Yeah, this can be the official Dreams review.
Yes. Go ahead. Go for it.
Man, it's quite a game. It's many games, really. I feel like I've been playing like 50 different games because of Dreams. But so Art's Dream is Media Molecule's little campaign story they put in there. It's probably like 2 to 3 hours long, and it's about a guy named Art. He recently quit his band, so it's about him kind of just dealing with all the emotions that come with that. And then so it takes place over like 3 different areas. 2 of them are inside Art's dreams, and then one of them's in the real world, or his real world. And then, so the 2 in his dreams are 3D platformers. One's kind of like a Banjo-Kazooie type thing, like a collectathon. And then the other one's just more of a traditional 3D platformer where you like just jump and shoot fireballs and shit. And then the one in the real world is like a point-and-click adventure. So, you know, think like Grim Fandango or just a basic Telltale game, stuff like that. And yeah, it's really good. The story was really good. Writing was really good. There's little mini games that are like songs too, so it's like a rhythm game all of a sudden. Those are pretty cool. Really catchy songs.
How's it feel?
Shockingly catchy.
Yeah, how does it feel?
Like which part? Like the 3D platformers?
Like the platform. Yeah, all the platforms. Does it feel
Yeah.
good?
So
Or is it
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
feel
It honestly it feels great. So like I've played other
does?
3D platformers that just like random people have made, and a few of those have felt pretty shitty. So then you compare it to the one that Media Molecule actually made, and
there's a
this is all made in Dreams. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a different feel. It feels more AAA like. Like the
Interesting.
Art Stream feels like a really high quality indie game.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so yeah, that's good. It's like 2 to 3 hours. And then I've been going through just playing a whole bunch of other dreams that people have made. Probably about 1 out of every like 15 of them I'll really like. I'll be like, holy shit, this is really good. I wish that was long. They're all probably, I haven't played one that's longer than like 15 minutes.
What?
But then there's some that,
Sorry.
go ahead.
So like from last week, I think we were all talking about it last week, and it didn't sound like any of us was gonna get it. And then when you said you playing it, I'm like, oh shit.
No, I think I said I was getting it.
No,
I don't know. Maybe I
must
did.
have-
Yeah, no. Connor definitely said he was getting it. We said that we weren't going to play it.
But
Yeah, I think I had it pre-ordered. I don't know.
my bad memory. So what are you going to create with it, or is it literally just a piss about?
So I did all the tutorials in the creating. Took a while. It took probably like an hour and a half to do all the tutorials. And then I started creating shit, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You really need like a thing you want to create, and like I don't think you could really just do it by yourself either. If you want to create something like massive, like you would need a whole fucking team on this. Because
So,
like you can put in so much stuff. You can put in your own music, sounds, images, anything.
so what, other than the campaign, what makes this game, it's like $10 more, right? Than the pre-order or than the beta version. What makes this game $10 more in an official
So it was
release
40 in all.
last year?
Okay.
Okay.
I think so. It depends how much you really like creating is where you're gonna get your money out of it. I think because like the random dreams people make are cool. Like I said, 1 out of every like 15 I play, and I'm just like, oh shit, that was really cool. But again, they're only like 10 to 15 minutes long, most of them.
You got,
And then
Right. But
that's what we talked
my
about
question
the whole
is-
day.
right.
yeah, my question is like, so the game's been out for like almost a year, right? Or something like that.
In
But
beta.
what makes this like its official release? But is it just
pretty much
is,
Artstream.
Like,
It's Artstream. There was a giant update when the actual thing came out. So that came out with Artstream, their little campaign. And then I think a whole bunch of new things you can put into creating came out with it as well.
did they update anything else, like the interface? Just how they organize everything? Is there any of that
I'm not
different?
100% sure. I don't think so. So like the way they have it set up is already really good. It kind of looks a lot like Netflix, like just that menu. And then they'll do like, you know, there'll be a section like media molecule picks, or then favorite fans picks, or then like pick of the weeks. And there'll be like a whole row of different dreams that you can select out of that.
But that
so I'm not having trouble finding new things. Yeah, I don't think that's changed from the beta.
You know, my question is just like, what makes that the 14th? Now this is dreams. You know what I mean? Other than that campaign, because it seems like it's just the same game.
Yeah, I literally think it's only the campaign.
No,
yeah,
pretty much.
That just seems odd to me.
And he added like extra creation tools.
Yeah, I think they added more things you can put in to when you're creating.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a massive overhaul and like, you know, what you'd think it'd be.
I was quite shocked.
Right.
I walked into my local like game, and I was like, I thought I'd just pop in. I you know, talk to the boys. How's Dreams been selling? Has anybody picked it up? Blah blah blah. I looked at the price. It's like £35. I was like, what the fuck? I expected a full £50, £60 game. So for £35, I think you're getting a steal. I do. I nearly picked it up there and then. I was like, for £35, you get all these creation tools. You get all these little mini games.
If you're into creating, it's 100% worth it.
But I'm not.
If you're not into that, it's kind of just.
Well, for £35,
how much fun are you gonna have playing random people's dreams? And some of them are really good. Like 3 in particular, to me, were like really good. There's one that was like a destroy a town simulator where you played as this real weird looking Godzilla thing, and like it looked really good. Like I don't know if you can like update the graphics somehow when you're making your own dream. Like this one in particular just looked better than anything else I played in dreams. So I mean, you're getting pretty high quality stuff that people can make, and like I said, 1 out of every 15 you're gonna really like.
What's your last word on dreams?
Get it if you think you're going to be into creating things, and then maybe wait for a price drop if you just want to play other people's dreams and then what Media Molecule has made.
That seems fair.
That's probably how I would sum it up if you're interested in dreams.
I would definitely have this game by the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
I don't think I would.
I think if they're smart, make it a free game on the PS5 launch. That way everyone can hop in there.
I think if they're smart, they make it a PS Plus game.
Right, something like that. Or just do it at the same time. Like the month PS5 comes out, make it a PS Plus game, and then you can download it on there.
I think we will definitely see it as a PS Plus game. Maybe not this year.
Maybe summertime. I'm thinking summertime. So what I've been playing.
What have you been playing?
Is a 360 game called Azora's Wrath.
I've heard of this.
I've heard of it.
So, yeah, if you've never heard of it, you just play an anime. So it's set up into different acts. There's only like 3 parts, I think is what they call it. There's 3 parts, and then there's just episodes. And you see each episode, there's like splash screens like anime, you know. But basically the premise is like you get killed. You're like this super angry warrior. You get killed and wake up like 12,000 years later and trying to seek revenge. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And then, go ahead.
I'm just looking at a trailer now. Like, it's definitely
it's a crazy game.
The hack and slash.
Is this like it's a 3D hack and slash?
Yeah.
No,
it looks like it to me.
Somewhat, but it's more of a half like fighting game, and half like quick time event. So if you're not fighting, you're constantly like doing quick times. You're like jamming in the B button or whatever. It's usually a lot of B button for some reason, but But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like anime, and it's just this dude's like revenge story about seeking revenge for his family
Are
and
you
trying
always
to
in the
save
same
the world.
area?
And done. No, but all the areas kind of look alike. You get later on in the game, you get like more into like some spacey stuff.
Why has he got
There's like
no
some
arms?
spacey stuff in.
So
He
it
just
is
got
a
no
hack
arms
and
in this
slash?
trailer. In this trailer,
That's
he
a part
just
of the
got
story.
no arms. And he just
Yeah.
headbutted some god.
Yeah, when he powers up, he normally has 2 arms, but he powers up and he gets like
He
another
lost them both.
4 arms.
No,
He like depowers and then like he loses 2 arms. Yeah.
developed by Capcom. Well,
But yeah, that's another. I beat the whole game in only a couple of days. It wasn't like too difficult. The combat was whatever.
what made you pick it
It was
up?
more about the cool story. It was one of those old Capcom 360 games,
Yeah.
and I just like anime, and I heard that it was a pretty cool story. I think maybe a couple years ago, 3 years ago, Game Informer did like a whole super replay of the game, and that like piqued my interest. So
Did you?
When did this come out?
decided to pick it up.
2009?
2012.
2012.
2000,
okay.
yeah, I was gonna say 2011, but yeah, 2012.
The trailer
sounds right.
says, I'm watching the trailer from 31st of October 2011, and it says coming in 2012.
Okay,
Whether
so
it
yeah,
got
maybe
delayed or not, I
probably
don't know.
yeah, probably early 2012. Then I would say.
So, like, did you buy it physical or did you download it? Is it on the Games Pass?
No, digital only, all the way. It was backwards compatible
How much was
on
it?
Xbox One. It was on sale for like $3.
Oh, you can't vote, can you?
No, it was like
Did this review
I
well? Why
always
didn't it get a sequel?
because it's one of those old Capcom games.
Because he had no arms and he
It's not
headbutts
that old.
everybody.
It's a hack and slash with no arms.
It's not a hack and slide; it's a brawl basically. But
Oh,
like this is
bro,
the
okay.
era. Yeah, this was the era of Capcom that
Yeah.
I don't know. They tried a lot of different things in this era. This is like,
Everybody got worried for Capcom.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
this was,
between Resident Evil 5 and
no,
whatever
this was
year
more
that.
around 6. This was more around.
But I'm
6.
just saying, from like 2009 to like 2013, Capcom was like really down.
Resident Evil 5 was 2008, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Well, then
maybe
2008 to like
2007.
2013.
6 came
Yeah,
out, and then they got really.
I
weird.
like 5. Okay,
I like
Resident Evil
5.
Not great, but
I like 5.
It's fun.
It's probably my first
a
Resident
fun
Evil. It was fun.
You know why we all like 5? Because we all played it in co-op.
Yes,
We
exactly.
played
My-
that game like
I
a regular Resident Evil game.
I did
It's
it single
terrible.
player. I did the
Did you?
single
And you
player
still
only.
liked it.
Yeah.
Me and
I
my
did.
best friend
Crazy.
played
I
it.
did. I thought it was fun.
We played it together. We played it till early hours of the night, and we looked at each other. She's a girl, and I was like, we need to go to bed. So I lived down the road, so I ran down the road, got into bed, slept up, rang her. I was like, "You ready?" She's like, "Yeah." Straight back
You
to
ready?
her. Straight back.
Did you guys like 6 then?
No,
Because 6 was god awful.
me and the
Yeah,
missus
was-
tried to play it. And at first, I was like, "This is really good," because there's one bit in the game
It played well.
where you're in this like old underground tube station area,
Sewer.
maybe. And I'm walking
Yeah,
around, I
whatever.
can see the shadows of the zombies, and I was like, "This is terrifying." And after that moment, it ramped up and ramped up and ramped up and turned into an action game. I wasn't scared anymore.
Yeah, 6 played really well. That's all what I'll say about 6.
It
Played
felt
very
fun.
well. Yeah, but everything else about it was not.
Yeah, I feel like Resident Evil 6 is like Capcom's lowest point.
Could be definitely.
It's all up from there.
So we're gonna go straight into the news now.
Time. No, I'm joking.
Copyright that.
Yeah,
Make a
that's
different sounding tune.
So I guess do you want to start with the biggest story first? I think we probably
You
should.
can go in any order you want.
All right, we'll start with the biggest story, which is Geoff Keighley, the video game daddy, if I call him.
Oh, daddy.
You did that.
He is,
Daddy.
yeah, oh, daddy. Daddy is leaving.
No, daddy, no.
E3 this year.
I tell
Yeah.
you what, and I was the one to put it in the Google Doc, and it just broke my heart because I book every June off for work because obviously it's on the middle of the night for me, so it's on at like it's it starts about 6 p.m., but it won't finish till 4 a.m. So it's like right into the middle of the night. So I booked time off. We ordered some good food. We always watch YouTube Coliseum. We always watch Coliseum. It was on at one point a couple of years ago. It was on Game Trailers. Game Trailers did it all. And it was always Jeff, and it was always
that was a long time ago.
Exactly, yeah.
They're easy allies now.
So we watched. We always watched it, and now this year it's just gonna be like last year. It wasn't the same anyway because PlayStation wasn't there, but we still watched it.
It was a good conference.
It was good.
It could have been better.
But the Coliseum, I don't know. I always watched the Coliseum. I found it one year, and I was like, well, this is easy because you just leave it on. You just put it on the telly and leave it on. It just runs through. He interviews all the developers. You get Kojima. You get Sean Layden's. You get everybody rolling in. Jeff just chats. And this year, I don't even have to go to do the Coliseum. I'm like, I reckon they can get a good big name in. I mean, biased, yes. Greg Miller could do it. I could see him doing it. I know we're all sat here being best friends, I don't know, in quotes or whatever. But all it takes.
Do you want to read Jeff's quote?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just chatting.
No, it's fine.
Do I want to read it, or do you want to read it?
It doesn't matter. I can read the quote if you.
Yeah,
would
you
like.
read it because I haven't got it up. Sorry.
Okay. So Jeff, this is from his Twitter. He says, "I have made the difficult decision to decline to produce the E3 Coliseum." I'm going to throw in here, which I think means Judges Week as well, which he didn't put in here. But and then he continues, for the first time in 25 years, I will not be participating in E3. That's, I guess, a smaller version. I think he had much more to say.
I gotta be honest, I had no idea he was at E3 until he tweeted this out. I never watched the Coliseum thing.
Yeah, he has the Coliseum. Then he also does Judges Week, which is not right at E3.
A couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
Right. That's when everyone goes out and plays the games early. Yeah. All the media members.
So I assume that they might have these, but it's not going to be run by Jeff. And Jeff, he has big polls. So
here's my thing, though. So many people do exactly what you guys are talking about, like just showing off different games and interviewing different developers.
Like the Coliseum's great. You just got
GameSpot one. Kind of Funny does their own little thing.
But the Coliseum is right outside of E3, and obviously all the games producers, all the game developers, they just turn up. You know, you'll have a little game, a little indie game. Every half hour, every 15 minutes, there's someone in. There's new gameplay. They're talking about the game. You get a big interview. Then all of a sudden, they'll have loads of big names coming in an hour before the conference. They'll all sit down, do predictions. It's just an easy watch. If you're into E3 and you don't want to surf around, like searching and, you know, clicking the wrong YouTube thumbnail.
I feel like there's like 8 other places that do that, though. Like the same thing.
I know IGN do it. I think just because the E3 Coliseum. I'm pretty
sure Sony does their own. Xbox does their own. Do they have Major Nelson host it?
I don't know. For me, I think it just feels official.
Is it not the same? Like I've never seen the Coliseum thing, so that's like an official like E3 one.
I'd say it's the most official E3 thing to watch.
Okay, yeah, because I've never watched.
I could be. I know IGN do it, but they're in a big room, probably the back of E3, or in like a lorry or whatever they do. They have a producers area for IGN. They call it the War Room, I believe.
Yes,
we call theirs the War Room.
Yeah, and this is like literally opposite side of E3. Big back, like the big open windows in the back. You can see the E3 Coliseum Stadium, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I'm English, so I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's just nice, and it's not. Hopefully, they'll carry it on, get a name in. But like you say, Jeff. All he has to do is make a phone call, do an E3 Coliseum. Do you want to come show your game off? They're gonna trust him. He trusts them. Good relationships makes a better show. So,
I think the big question is, because everything's been happening with the whole E3 show. What if he doesn't? What if this is just a sign that he doesn't like what this show is going to be, and I'm out already, months ahead of time. Give them time to do whatever they want to do. But what if that's just a sign for, if you remember all of the, I forget exactly what was said, but they wanted to bring in like influencers or something and like celebrities.
I mean, there's a lot of influencers and celebrities on that Coliseum.
No, but they wanted to focus on that. They wanted that to be a bigger focus, and maybe Geoff doesn't like that.
Maybe.
I think this is a thing.
I'm just throwing
with
it out there.
Sony leaving and Geoff leaving. I don't think E3 is going to be a thing anymore in like 5 years. Honestly,
I think the people. I think because I think PlayStation left because they didn't agree with the. I forgot.
I mean,
what the
no,
words were.
they didn't have anything to show.
But there was
I think
another reason
everyone's
as well.
just realizing they can go do their own thing.
Sure,
and it's a
like,
lot.
They don't all need to be at E3.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
Sharing the news space.
But yeah,
That
I mean,
too.
go look at 2018 E3 from PlayStation. It sucked. It was bad. It was not a good show. They did
That
not
was the
have much to
one
show.
where they just showed all the games that they've already showed.
Yeah,
right?
the guy playing his little instrument,
Right.
and you know,
It
it
was
like
good.
it,
I like that.
no, it was not a good.
That's
I mean,
when
he did good.
That's when
I'm
they
not saying
started in the
hate that
barn.
guy.
They started in the barn, didn't they?
No, I think this was
It's the one with like the Last of Us song, and then it rolled into like Ghosts.
Yeah, that's
and
the
then
one when
it
they
rolled
started in the
into
barn.
Spider-Man. It was like right before Spider-Man came out. I think it was a
like
church. I think you're right. Whatever.
something like that.
And then obviously,
So,
and then they
building.
cut away because they showed the Last of. Because I was quite confused, like watching at home. So they show you the Last of Us. Ellie kisses a girlfriend, and then they go to the action. They do something, don't they? And then they cut away, and then they go, "Oh, Call of Duty's announced for PlayStation Plus. It's on there right now." And so me and Natalie are like, was that it? Is that the show? And then all of a sudden it comes
their
back.
show was not good.
And they're in a big room, and then the guy with the flute comes on, and it was all right. I didn't say it was a bad show.
It wasn't good.
It was bad in the sense that there was nothing shown that we haven't already seen.
I suppose they set themselves up like with 2016.
I mean, it was a new trailer and shit, but that's the thing. They were coming off like one of the best ones. The year before that, I think, where they revealed God of War and Spider-Man.
I think
and like Shenmue and shit.
Yeah, 2015 to 2017 was every E3. All three of those E3s were great, and then 2018 was not.
I think Geoff's just. I think he's just seen it like it's gonna be a quiet show. He could probably put more. He could probably just think, I may as well miss this one. Put a lot more effort into he does the Gamescom one night only or something. Gamescom opening day or something, isn't it? Then he does the Game Award show. Maybe he just thought, you know what? I may as well just give it a miss, and then focus a bit more on that. Maybe Gamescom's the new E3. Like E3, just maybe the people that run E3, they're not the people that you want to be working with.
I mean, sometimes it feels like the Game Awards we get just as many good announcements, right?
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, this year is a complete exception. Like it's just a weird year. Like last year, sorry, it was just a weird year.
Yeah.
Nothing really came out.
Sure. Yeah. Last year was very odd.
This year, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
This year's just a bit. Obviously, everyone's so excited for the beginning of the year. We're all a bit deflated at the moment. We're all literally clawing at our backlogs now, which I'm glad. I'm personally happy for because I was really behind. And everyone's like, "Oh, I can't wait for this, that, and the other." And now it's all at the end of the year.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you keep
a...
talking, Sims, because the next story I want to do is going to be Pokemon Home.
Yep.
And I'm sure you got a lot to say.
I'll have to go and get the missus. No, because I think we spoke, didn't we? We spoke on last Tuesday night. I went to bed, woke up. Mrs. just rises. She must have checked the phone. All of a sudden, Pokemon Home's out. I was like, right, okay. So now my missus is currently down the stairs, surrounded by every Pokemon cartridge you can currently ask for. Just trying to
transfer everything.
I think she's transferred as much as she can, but she's literally trying to catch them all.
What? There's a limit?
So originally there was a thing called Pokemon Bank, and that was on the DS. And I think I could be completely talking out of my arse. My missus is just going to burst in through the wall in a minute. You're wrong. So yeah, you're Pokemon Bank, and then you can transfer. I think it was from certain
all the 3DS.
Pretty much all of the 3DS games could go in Pokemon Bank. But you couldn't do anything with the Switch game. So then they released Pokemon Home, and then now they've made Pokemon Bank free for a month. So you can start transferring everything from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. And then you can trade certain Pokemon into Pokemon Sword and Shield, which they're currently allowing you. So all them leaked Pokemon that got leaked are now officially out. If you watched last week's episode or listened,
Right.
Does that make sense?
Gender.
So basically, it's out. All you can now have all your Pokemon in one special place. There's a free version and there's a subscription version. I think the free version you get a couple of boxes. In the paid for version you get 3,000 boxes. And
so like, can you take all your Pokemon from like the first gen, like on your Game Boy, and then somehow get them on the Switch?
No.
You would have to go through. So that would be a long way to go. You'd have to go all the way.
You'd have to go all the way back, get like a Game Boy
to
Advance,
the DS,
transfer it to that.
Yeah, you'd have to get the DS, all everything to your DS, then the DS to the 3DS. And once you get to the 3DS, you can get them to the bank. And he just said you can somehow transfer.
And then from the bank, you can get it onto the home.
Yeah.
So it'd be a long process, because that sounds really cool to me. If I could go back and get like my level 100 fucking Pikachu or whatever, and put them all the way onto the Switch one, that'd be awesome.
I think, and I could be lying, the re-releases of the OG Pokemon that you could get on the 3DS. So there was like the re-released Pokemon Red on digital only, but you could buy the box in the shops with the code. So you could buy the OG box, but with the code. So literally, you had the box for, I don't know, nostalgia reasons. I believe, and I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong, but I'm telling you anyway, that you can take the Pokemon out of that because it's on the DS and put it in bank somehow.
Sounds like a long process.
It is.
You couldn't
really
you couldn't
cool,
get
though.
your OG Pokemon Green or Blue or whatever you Americans had.
What I had yellow.
Yeah.
We had red.
True American
red,
color.
Did you have blue? Green was
Japan,
wasn't it?
Yeah, green was the only one in Japan.
That sounds awesome.
But yeah, for Pokemon fans,
do you have any?
This is great. Yeah, my missus is having a great time with it. Like, I play Pokemon. I put them down. I'll happily pick it back up in June. My missus is, she's trying to get all the Pokemon that you can get into it now. She's playing Pokemon Ultra Sun or something now. I'm tempted to play Pokemon Soul Silver because I think it's the best Pokemon game ever made. 100%.
Yep.
But I'm gonna wait till June. I'm gonna wait for the DLC and then play the DLC that's coming out for Sword and Shield. But Pokemon Home, if you've played every Pokemon like, and you've got all the perfect IVs and all that in your Pokemon Whites and your Blacks and your X and your Y and your Suns and your Moons, this is perfect because then you can put them into Sword and Shield. Hopefully, if not now, definitely in June. If certain Pokemon, but they've added another 200 more Pokemon, so hopefully your luck's in, and you can play competitively.
So I guess next week we'll have your missus do like a little update for us.
I was gonna bring upstairs next week. I just like listen.
Yeah. Next week we'll have her give us more about home because I don't really know too much.
Yeah,
all I know.
I just want to get my Charizard.
She's busy.
She's busy. No. Yeah, we will have her on next.
No. I'm saying like she's busy with Pokemon. Like she's now just covered in cartridges. I'm not joking.
So the next story, which is a weird story because it all just seems like hearsay, but I'll just continue. But Sony is still questioning their price of the PS5, which I don't think we know any information yet for them to be.
So it is reported that the units themselves cost $450. So that's without packaging. That's without like the box. That's without shipping. So like the physical PS5 itself costs Sony $450 to make.
Right. No, the report isn't my problem. It's more of the actual cost of the things, because I don't think that just because they may be reporting how much it takes to make it doesn't mean it's going to cost $500 because they want to.
No, not at all. For instance, the PS4 costs $380. Like the unit itself costs $380.
Yeah. Which was nice to do it at $400 because then they did make a slight profit. But how these console makers, for the most part, other than Nintendo, generally like to do it at a loss because they make a lot of money on software. So just because we'll just say, yeah, Nintendo. They just like
Nintendo
makes so
specifically
much
because
money.
they sell a shit ton of Nintendo games.
Well, no,
Sony
Nintendo,
won't sell nearly that amount of like Sony games.
No, well, they still usually do it at a deficit for the most part. Nintendo never does. All their consoles, they make money off of it.
Oh,
That's
really?
why they have a cheap screen. Yeah, look at the Switch screen. It sucks. My iPad has a better screen. My phone has a better screen.
It's a great point.
They're making so much money off of that.
Yeah, but are you playing Mario Odyssey on your OLED?
No, but that's my point.
Exactly.
Well, hold on. You're misconstruing me. They make money off of their console,
Yeah.
and they're making a ton off of their software.
Exactly.
But for the most part, Xbox and Sony, they usually make way more money off of their software and their PSN and Live, that kind of thing. They don't make a ton off of their consoles because they are generally more expensive than Nintendo.
If
at least by $100.
This is literally $450 just to make it. This doesn't include packaging, shipping.
No, so like you could add like probably another 20 to 30 onto that.
Exactly.
I would guess.
I think even
pretty
if
much they're stuck between 500 and 400. Do they want to take a loss at 400, or do they want to make gain at 500?
Mm-hmm. I honestly, I am at the point where I think, at least on Xbox's side, I don't know where Sony's at, but I do think that everybody is so for sure. It seems like that Xbox is coming out with this 2 console launch. I just don't see that.
I don't see it.
I don't either.
I think
to me, Xbox, I think next year maybe, right? But this year, I think they're going to go 400. They're going to have a more powerful console, and it's going to be 400. They're just
I don't understand why they would have a like $300 console that's less powerful when the Xbox One can already play all the Xbox Series X games.
Exactly.
And so it's like that already is a lower SKU. So why would you make another one?
Exactly. The story that came out earlier this year was saying how they weren't going to have like a pure exclusive for the new Xbox. That just means that Infinite you can play on your Xbox One X or your S with Game Pass, which is great. That's what they want. They just want more people playing Halo. They don't really care how you play Halo.
Is it great for Halo Infinite though, or does it downgrade that game because they have to make it work now on the Xbox One? Like it can't be a true next gen game that would, fully take advantage of all the power coming with the Xbox Series X if it also has to work on Xbox One. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I think that's why it got delayed.
When was it supposed to come out? Wasn't it always a launch game?
Well, I don't know if it got officially with a date, but it got delayed because they were having mix-ups with like creative leads and stuff. This was like sometime last year. So that just means to me that they're probably focusing on the X, or not the X, the new Xbox. Yeah, the Series X. They're probably focusing on that and then probably scale our generation right now.
I can see.
That's the thing I don't like. Go ahead, though.
I can see Xbox coming out dirt cheap. I say what, three? I know I'm probably talking completely out my arse. I can see $350 or £350 or whatever you want to say.
There's no fucking way.
Right. But no, but you think about it. Everyone has Games Pass. $8, $10, $12. It's £12 a month.
No, people are getting it for $1.
Yeah, exactly. At the moment, I got $2 for 3 months, and mine runs out next month. But people are paying $12 a month. Everybody's got Games Pass. If you haven't got Games Pass, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Exactly, and you get Games Pass, £12 a month, and get Xbox Live Gold. You even get the PC games as well. $350. Games Pass, you're winning. You're winning. 100%. You're.
I will say though, I think it won't be lower than 4. I think 4 is. I think both.
From what I've read, they're way too powerful. Like these next gen consoles to come out anything below 4.
Yeah, I think they can take the loss.
And I also, it seems like 400 is that sweet spot. I really do. I think that's the spot that normal families are going to want to buy, and that I think that we're okay to buy.
I can see Phil Spencer, E3 2020, stood there on stage with a box in his hand, smirk grin on his face, and going, "Fuck you, PlayStation." Remember last year, generation with your cocky little videos. $350.
Yeah, 2013.
Have some of that, and then PS4 are like, well, we just announced $400. I know it's $50. It's a $50 deficit. They're not going to go. It's not going to be more than $400. £450, $450 to make it. It doesn't matter. They're gonna make the money back on the software. 100%. 100%.
They're
make all
also
that money back.
they're just Microsoft. They have a ton of money.
Microsoft have the money, so if they want to make a loss, they're gonna make money on the Games Pass. Put Games Pass up for what? Make it £15 a month. I'll pay £15 a month for that. I'll pay £20 a month.
It's worth
for
it. Yeah.
Put it up, $350. Put it up. PlayStation, they'll come out. They'll come out with an update PlayStation Now. Of course they will. They'll be £400 for the PlayStation. They won't. They've learnt from all their subscription. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll come out with an updated PlayStation Now. They'll probably scrap PlayStation Plus. Probably won't have free games. You'll have PlayStation Plus cheap.
They need to just make PS Now the exact same thing as Game Pass.
Exactly.
Like you need to be able to download the game.
And they will, because they're looking at it and they're like, well, we're stupid not to. Why do it now? You may as well just wait.
They just don't have the infrastructure the Xbox does.
I mean, but they could build that into the PS5, right? All they need is the ability to be able to download the games, which you can already with PS4 games.
Yeah. They don't have the infrastructure the Xbox has. Like, even when it comes to anything cloud, anything like cloud saves, it's a mess on PlayStation. It's insane.
Is it?
Just Xbox, it just works. Like, I don't even think about it.
I remember I was downstairs playing a game. Can't remember what I was playing. I came upstairs, put the Xbox on, and my game save just went. It just went. Oh, you downstairs? Oh, I'm downstairs. And then this Xbox upstairs went. I'm up here, mate. And then all of a sudden, my game save, with no hassle, with no nothing, a little bar went across the screen for 2 seconds, and I could play my game up here like that. No pissing about it. PlayStation Plus, you gotta go into your cloud save on your PlayStation Plus, download it, I believe. Am I talking?
I think so.
I remember that. We can't do it because we only have one PlayStation Plus.
Especially on a different PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly, because I've got mine downstairs. We only have one PlayStation Plus because my missus has it and we game share. So I have to use my USB stick either way. But I know it's not as easy as that on the Xbox. As much as I don't play the Xbox, I like the Xbox.
It just works, yeah. The cloud saves just work.
I play Gears of War for £2.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Insane. So I have one last story. I didn't put it in the doc.
Ooh,
so the new head of PlayStation, Herman Hulst, I don't know if you guys heard about what he's doing with PlayStation 5. So he is inverting everyone's controls.
What?
And that's going to be standard.
What does that mean?
Wait, why?
So every game you're playing will only be
inverted
controls on PlayStation 5.
What?
Yeah.
No fucking way, dude.
Full of shit.
Yeah, dude, that's not... Where did you see this?
Inverted is PlayStation standard.
So, he's on drugs.
Fucking
He's having you lying piece of shit.
They would
now we're going to go into the new releases. So the new releases, we got Modern Warfare Season 2 just dropped, which is pretty cool. They're teasing maybe a battle royale. I don't know.
I didn't even know this existed.
I didn't realize there was a Season 1.
Yeah. So Season 2, if you remember Modern Warfare 2, back in like 2009, they had that Ghost character. He had like the mask or whatever.
Yeah.
They he's kind of like a newer, because they're doing like a soft reboot, right? So like Ghost, like this newest iteration, he has
Ghost
like a skin.
from Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
Does he look like him?
Because Ghost died.
It's modern. Yeah, no, this is all rebooted stuff. But he has like a skin now, and he has like that Ghost look. It's a little different. It's not just like a mask. It's more like armor looking. So yeah, that's Season 2. They're teasing maybe a battle royale mode or like a new game mode. We don't know yet. And then
another one. Didn't Call of Duty's last battle royale just fail though?
No,
Black Ops 4.
People played it. There was a community.
People like that?
Yeah, Black Ops.
I never hear anyone talk about that. It's Fortnite,
great.
PUBG, and Apex. That's all.
Well, the problem with Blackout was that it was stuck to Call of Duty. So it's really only Call of Duty players. But it's great.
I played a few games. And
If you like Call of Duty, it's
it was
great.
yeah. If you're a fan of Call of Duty, you'll love it. Wait, but I am and I'm not. I'm just not very good at it.
Sure. So another new release, we got a couple remasters. We got DMC 3 on Switch, which I did not know was dropping this week.
Which they've added a few things to it, haven't they?
Yeah,
they?
there's
Yeah.
supposed to be like some extra cutscenes or something.
I've not heard, but I know it was happening. And I've
Oh,
read
you know
some
what I think it is?
headlines.
It's a co-op mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Interesting.
understand quite how it works, but yeah, they added that in the Switch version.
I will need to look into that after this.
Oh, look at that.
And the other new release is the Bayonetta and Vanquish bundle.
Yes. Okay, so I
Which
bought
is great.
Vanquish. I haven't played it yet. I
You haven't
fucking
played
love
Vanquish?
Vanquish. No, I played it back in the day on 360, but I bought it separately today on PS4.
Okay, yeah, Vanquish. That's a
Vanquish is
a
great.
game that
That's
needs-
my favorite Platinum game. Yeah,
Is it?
that
I mean,
needs a
I think
fucking
Bayonetta is a
sequel.
better game.
Yeah,
I'm be
Bayonetta's
honest.
Yeah,
incredible.
I hear that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just think the shooting in Vanquish is fucking great.
sure, but Bayonetta's gameplay is like top tier gameplay.
I love Bayonetta. Not my like. I
like
remember,
Bayonetta too.
I remember just getting it and loving it. Like, took a complete gamble
Yeah.
on it. Loved it.
I'm a huge DMC person, so I love Bayonetta. I have not played Bayonetta 2 yet.
I started it the
Really,
other day.
I was about to say two's better than one.
I know I need to play it.
I started Bayonetta 2 the other day, watched the cutscene at the beginning, and my missus was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "It's just,
It's sick.
it's so good."
Don't worry about it, honey.
Yeah, it's sick. That's
She
what
was
I'm
like, she
Close
just,
your eyes.
she goes, she just took her clothes off. She was
That's
like,
right.
I was like, yeah, she did, yeah,
That's Bayonetta. She
yeah.
does that.
So
She
I
fights
think we're going to
monsters.
go into the bets section of
I can't wait to hear this.
the
I hate
podcast. So
I hate
last
you.
week, our
What is it?
original bet was what it was Dream's going to get for its Metacritic score. To recap, Sims, you said 81.
Yeah, I did.
I said 82, and Connor said 88.
That's
And
right.
the
That's
Metacritic score was 90.
Prick.
right. Woo!
90.
That's right, boys.
Shocking.
That's right.
So
That's right.
Connor-
Making me the winner.
Connor wins the
Yeah.
first week.
I'll take your congratulations.
Yeah,
Here's my
congratulations.
prize.
Congratulations.
want my
Getting
money.
nothing from me.
I want my money.
You can get nothing.
Sims, give me all your pounds.
you
Give
can,
all
you,
the pounds.
you can have my weight in pounds. That's what you can have.
All right, I'll take it. That's got to be quite a bit of pounds.
I don't know. We do everything in stone.
So the bet this week is how many views will Anthem have on Twitch? I'll do it on Monday, this coming Monday. How many views do you guys think?
Oh my god!
I'll start.
Idea.
Make it easy. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say there's gonna be 53 people watching Anthem.
53. That's it.
I
I
need
thought
to
you were going
start
to say
streaming Anthem.
53,000.
53. Nope. Anthem. How many people?
Only
do you know
53
playing?
Out of all the people that like try to stream that on Twitch, though, only 53 people will be
I
watching
think
that.
53. That's my guess. Boom. 53.
Jesus, I have no idea. Then I was going to say something way bigger than
No, say it. Say it, Connor.
that. Okay.
Say it, coward. Do it.
I'm going to say 2,876.
Okay. 2,876.
That's a precise number.
I'm gonna say.
The suspense.
I'm watching. I'm watching Daniel update the doc, and I'm not gonna lie, it's proper tripping me out. Just watching my doc move on its own. I'm gonna say 99.
99.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
it. I did it.
99. You're going with me. Okay.
I might even start streaming it myself.
Do me a favor and get at least 3,000 streamers.
Okay, so I will go on Monday and see. I do not think it's gonna happen, to be fair.
53. Shit,
Yeah,
I'm gonna start
53.
streaming.
Yeah, you gonna get that many?
I
You
just
gonna get
can't
more
believe it's
53
that
views?
low. Oh yeah, damn right. I'll promote Nerdic Gods as we're doing it.
There you go. Okay, sure, sure. So we're gonna go into the game now. I didn't have time to do a game, a different game, so we'll do 20 questions again this week.
You've been playing with Mickey Mouse, haven't you? That's why you got no time.
Yeah, I was visiting Mickey.
How is Mickey? How is Mickey?
He's good.
That's goofy. Come on, guys.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that is good. That
You
is
fuck
good.
off. All right.
Okay, so
These
I do have
classic
the
Kingdom
game.
Hearts characters.
I didn't even know I was doing it. That's just me.
Yeah, you Okay, so I do have the game, and I am ready whenever you guys are.
Did it come out before the year 2000?
Before? No.
Yeah. No. Okay, so it's after 2000.
Is
It is it's after 2000.
Is it Xbox exclusive?
No, it is not an Xbox exclusive.
Is it a exclusive at all
That's
to
the
a
question.
specific
It is-
console
well,
brand?
Do say your question one more time. Rephrase your question.
Is it exclusive to a specific brand?
To a specific console or
Yeah,
brand.
sure.
That's a weird way to form it.
Like,
Brand,
is it
but-
on? Well, I just mean like
You
know,
could say
PlayStation,
console.
Nintendo. Okay, is it exclusive to a specific console?
Yes. Yes,
Has
it
it
is.
appeared on multiple consoles?
Yes. Yes, it has.
Okay, so this is a game that is exclusive to something after the year 2000, but it's been on multiple consoles.
Yes.
Is this a PlayStation exclusive?
No, it is not a PlayStation exclusive.
Okay, so our left place is Nintendo. Sims?
I'm thinking. Leave me alone. Wait.
Okay. Is this game on GameCube?
Is it on GameCube? No, the game
Yeah.
is not a game.
Okay, so we're looking at something past the Wii. So it could be on Wii U, or it could be on a handheld.
It
Is
is
this a
after
handheld
2000.
game?
Is it a handheld game? No, it is not a
Yeah.
handheld.
No, it's not a handheld. Okay, so this is either a Wii. What do you consider the Switch?
I'm gonna give you. Well, yeah. See, I'm gonna give you a little like. I would not say. It.
It's on Switch, is what you're trying to say.
No, not even
No?
that. It did not launch on a handheld.
Did not launch on a handheld. Okay.
That's maybe too much, but I'll be fair.
But this is after the year 2000. Okay, so I know Majora's Mask came out in 2000, and that's on N64, and that came out on the 3DS as well. That's what I'm leaning toward. Sims, what do you got?
You can narrow the genre. You can narrow characters.
Is it a platform game?
A platforming game? I would consider it a platforming.
You would consider it a platform game. Okay. Is this a Mario game?
I had a better question than that.
Or you can ask it right after.
If you don't want to take it, it's fine. We can take that
Do you
game.
not want to
or
take that? Okay, go ahead. Ask a better question, Sims.
Do you play as an Italian plumber?
That's a better.
Yeah, it is.
No, you do not play as an Italian plumber.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, but it could be Yoshi, that damn fucking green dinosaur.
Hey, don't not listen. All right,
Yoshi's great.
stop the
Hold on,
game.
what I'm tripped up on is this is on a console and a handheld. And
I
it's
think
not
he
Majora's
means
Mask.
the handheld being. It didn't start on a handheld, but he's probably on the Switch now.
He doesn't consider Switch a handheld.
Yeah, but it didn't launch on a handheld, so it didn't come out on a Game Boy.
I consider the Switch both. To be fair,
You consider the Switch both.
So it didn't come out on a Game Boy. It didn't come out on an Advanced. It didn't come out on a
After 2000.
3DS.
Let's figure out what console this originally came out on. Did this originally come out on the Wii?
No, it did not come out on the Wii.
Oh god.
That's 10 questions.
10. Okay. Did this originally come out on... I don't know. Because the N64 ran into the 2000s. I don't know if I'm just being
Not
tripped
far
up by
into
that.
2000.
Yeah, but it went to like 2001-ish, 2000.
What was the last
Sure.
question? What was the last question?
It did not originally come out on the Wii.
Did it originally come out on the GameCube?
No, we already asked
It did
that.
not. No, you didn't.
Didn't we?
No.
No.
I asked if it
You
was a
said, was
GameCube
it-
game.
Oh, wait. You did. Yes, you did.
We're still at 10?
Yes.
Okay, did this originally come out on the N64?
No, it did
I
not
need
come
that
out.
answer. No, okay. Then it's either a Wii U or a Switch game. Is this a Wii U game?
Yes. Yes, it was
It's a
Wii U.
fucking Wii U game.
Nobody
So
knows
it's
what
the
the Wii U
handheld
is.
Wii- Okay, so this was originally a Wii U game. So what's there? There's not that many games there.
And it's been
There's
Has it been remastered? That's probably a cheap question.
I think it has, because you said it also came out on handheld.
I'm going to say no, that the game has not been remastered.
Hasn't been remastered.
That
Uh,
I meant.
but you said it was also on a handheld. The fuck does that
Yes,
mean?
yes. I didn't say it was on a hand. Well, I said it launched on a console.
The Wii U isn't.
And that console is Wii U.
Yes.
Okay.
Launched on the Wii U.
Launched on the Wii U. Okay. Do we know if this is a Nintendo game? Did you answer that?
You did not ask.
Like, did Nintendo develop this game? Okay, answer
It's a
that.
Nintendo exclusive console
Okay, it's
or
a
game.
Nintendo exclusive. Okay. Well,
You never asked a developer or publisher.
okay, did Nintendo develop this game?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What are we at? 16? 15?
That's 14.
14.
Oh man, don't
Okay.
be adding questions.
Well,
What?
I mean, we're good. He's at
He
14.
was like
Daniel wouldn't
16,
lie
and I
to
was like,
us.
no.
He
I'm
wouldn't
16.
lie. He wouldn't lie.
No, I think it was 18.
This
wasn't it?
motherfucker told me the
Original
PlayStation had got
Wii U
invert
game.
controllers.
And it was developed by Nintendo.
Yes.
Okay. So we got shit like Splatoon, Mario Maker, but you don't play as Mario, so can't be that. What the fuck else came out in the Wii U?
Nothing came out on the Wii U.
Is this a multiplayer game?
No.
No. Okay, so it's not Splatoon. It's not Mario Kart. It's not.
Mario,
No,
New Super Mario
hold on.
Wii U.
Hold on. That 15th question. It was not at launch.
It was not at launch.
Do you
Wait, so it is a multiplayer game. It just wasn't at launch.
You would not consider it a multiplayer game, but it was not at launch. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. What the fuck? You wouldn't consider it a multiplayer game. Made by Nintendo.
That's 15 questions.
You wouldn't consider it a multiplayer. Ooh, Captain Toad got multiplayer later. Fucking love me some Captain Toad. Is this a... What the fuck is Captain Toad? Like a 3D puzzle-ish game? Fucking Toad with his weird voice.
Listen, mate, my boy Toad, yeah. Don't be knocking on my boy Toad.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on that weird fucking voice he has.
Listen, my boy Mario Kart Toad, mate, let me tell you.
I'm a Peach man.
I'm a Toad boy, let me tell you.
Dry bones.
There you go. Drive it.
There you go. Dry bones. Okay. Is this a puzzle game? Because Captain Toad
Yes.
is sort of a puzzle. Yes. Okay.
Yes,
I'm
it
leaning
has
towards
puzzles-
Captain
it has
Toad
puzzles
here.
in the game.
Captain Toad also came to Switch, so it was kind of on a handheld. It didn't get specifically remastered. It was just ported over.
Is the game based? No, it's not the question I want to ask. I know the question I want to ask, but I don't know how to phrase it. Is the game based off the Mario world?
Yes.
It's Captain Toad. It's gotta be Captain Toad. Do you play as a toad?
Do you want to rephrase your question?
Do you play as the Toad from Mario universe? Who happens
Oh,
to
that's
be
not
a
the question
captain?
I would ask. That is not the
That's
question.
not the question you would ask. What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, I will
Hang
answer
on.
that question, and you're not.
No,
gonna
no,
like
no!
it.
Don't answer that. Don't answer it. We don't want that
Okay.
question. Erase it. I feel like it is Captain. What else would it fucking be?
Motherfucker.
Maybe I'm too hung up on Captain Toad, and it's not Captain Toad.
No. I'm just saying with that specific question, like I could answer it, but you won't like. You won't like it.
Because you're gonna take it as a literal toad, then, aren't you?
No.
Yeah,
I won't.
no?
That's not.
What do you
That's
mean?
not. No, I play the game right.
What the fuck?
I don't like this Daniel
Same.
guy. Are you
Yeah,
with
I
me,
don't
Connor?
either. I don't either anymore. Okay, I feel like I'm too hung up on Captain Toad,
17
and
questions.
it's not Captain Toad. We're at
You have 3 more
17.
questions.
Do you want to ask if you play as Captain Toad Sims? That way we just know for sure if it is or not.
You only have 3 more questions. I'll tell you that.
Do you play as a
2 more
captain?
questions and then a guess. Yeah,
Do you play as a captain? Yes.
Okay. Is this game Captain Toad?
Yes, it is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Yay!
Yay! You did it.
Had it for a while.
See, the hang up was you said, is this the Toad from the Mario games? No, it's not.
Isn't
It's
it? Captain
It's a
Toad's in
different
the
Toad.
Mario games. Captain
Isn't
Toad
it a
in
different
Super
Toad?
Mario Galaxy 2. No.
Well, no, he's in
He
Odyssey.
just got promoted to Cat.
this
No, he's
guy.
in. Yeah, he's also in Odyssey, but he's in Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's where he makes his first appearance.
I just assumed that it was just a different Toad.
I don't believe so. No, Captain Toad is Toad just promoted to Captain.
That's my boy. That
Okay.
is. That's my boy getting
Yeah.
them ranked.
Yeah.
I am
Let me
glad
tell
you guys
you.
Getting
got this
up
game.
there.
I love Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. So
I
I'll
do
go
too.
through
One of my favorites.
all those. So like it is not. It has multiplayer. It has co-op, but it got it later.
Does got it on the Switch.
So we're talking about the consoles. It released on Wii U, but it was also on the 3DS.
And it was
had,
on the 3DS. I forgot about that.
And then it had a Switch release as well. And I would still consider it a platformer, even though you don't jump. I find that a weird thing to do because it is about like aspect ratio and stuff.
It's
where
like
you're
a
looking.
puzzle platformer-ish, I
Yeah.
guess.
I consider it a platformer because you do like land on things to kill them, right?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. So you guys got it. Yay!
Captain Toad, great game. I didn't play it till it came to Switch, but when I did play it,
Yeah,
fucking
me
loved
neither.
it.
Same.
Loved the puzzles
I did
in
not.
that game.
I did not.
Actually,
do
speaking of dreams, there was a guy that remade like just a generic Captain Toad, and that was one of the better ones I've played.
That's my boy Toad.
That's awesome. Well, that was episode 2 of the Nerdic
And
Gods podcast. I'm going to let Connor finish the podcast because he won the bet section.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Nerdic Gods podcast. Remember to subscribe. Hit that like button. Tell all your friends. Who else were we telling them to tell? Their dog, their grandma.
You definitely have to tell your grandma.
You have to tell your grandma.
I'm going
if
to
you're
my
going to tell anyone, to grandma.
I'm going to my grandma's grave tomorrow. And I'm going to let her know.
Grandma,
There you go.
let her know.
Give us
He's going to leave his grandma a note.
I was going to leave her some headphones.
Listen to the podcast. And she'll fucking love it.
She will fucking love it.
Anyways, thank you for listening, and we'll see you later.
Love you.
Bye, everybody.
Love you so much.